Hey everyone, Destructicon 23 here today with another review. This time of Transformers Cybertron Lugnutz. Not to be confused with Transformers Animated Lugnut. For the character, Lugnutz was one of the ancient Decepticons that were sealed in the North Pole and that were freed from by Starscream. He had an apparent friendship with Thunderblast. It wasn't quite certain or not, but it seemed that those two had a friendship with each other. But this guy, you could barely call a Decepticon. His personality is very close to that of Beachcomber. While Beachcomber's a hippie, he's more of like a surfer dude type thing. He's always saying, "Chill out, man," and in hip lingo and all that kind of stuff.
Yes! Woohoo! 2 wheels is better than 4! See you later, chumps! You messed with the huh? Hey, you're one of Starscream's guys. Shouldn't you be kicking some tail?
The scene just got too heavy, man. You dig?
Yeah, I'm hip, brother. Way too heavy.
Oh, man. These guys are gonna harsh my mellow. I was just getting my groove on, too. I mean, I'm doing my thing, Starscream doing his thing. It's like, what's the problem, man?
He doesn't do much in the series. He's ordered to fight Megatron's Decepticons and the Autobots at the volcano for Starscream, but he really could care less. All he pretty much wants to do is relax. He's kind of a drifter. And all throughout the series, he pretty much does nothing. Near the end, he does have a fight. He does join the fight with pretty much all the Autobots and Decepticons against the core Decepticons of Megatron. Well, Galvatron at the time. He tries to convince Thunderblast to turn over to good, but that ultimately fails, and she's surprised that he is fighting with the Autobots. And in the very last episode, he convinces Evac and Crosswise to help with the Space Bridge project, and him, Evac, and Backstop go on the Hyperborea with the Jungle Planet key to help build the Space Bridge. And that's pretty much all that you see of Lugnutz. Though a very interesting character, I'd like to see him in another series just because of his personality. But anyways, on to the review. So, here we have Lugnutz. I really like the deco. It's a really nice Scout Class figure. You might not be able to see it, but he has like these gold flames on the orange parts of him. Just really nice little detail. He also has a Decepticon license plate. And just a really nice little figure. More flames over here. His cyber key gimmick is when you insert the key right here, this missile rack pops up out of here. And I'm not sure, but I think this is only used once in the series. And he used it in bike mode. And just for something interesting, here's a whole size comparison with all my bike formers. And as you can see, he is quite small. He's one of the smaller bikes, but that's because he's a Scout Class. But it's still a really nice figure anyways, but here's a top view. And here's his Autobot repaint as Hightail. Now onto the transformation. What you're going to do is you're going to remove his gun, which has a name. I think it's Dutch. You have to remove it anyways because it falls off a lot. Then you're going to unplug this back section. Then you're going to pull out his feet right here and split them in two. You're going to rotate this up. Fold his feet down. Take his feet out. Oh, and while I'm doing this, I forgot to give the vehicle mode a rating, but the rating I would give it is a 10. It's just a really, really nice vehicle mode. So anyways, fold his arms out. split this back part in half, push it up, kind of get this out of the way. Push that back, and then plug this black section into that little slot right here, and that will hopefully reveal his head. So there we have Lugnutz transformed. So here we have Lugnutz transformed. Really nice little robot mode. It's very difficult to stand up because he's incredibly back heavy. As you can see, this part really weighs him down. You have to kind of find a balance for him, otherwise he'll topple over quite easily. His cyber key gimmick also works in this mode. So you can have that exposed for a shoulder cannon. I really like how the front of the motorcycle forms like his shoulders. It kind of gives the impression that this is the end of the motorcycle and this is the front, which is a really cool effect. Interestingly enough, he kind of has a head somewhat like Transformers animated Lugnut. How it comes out of like a recess type thing. Like it's kind of similar in the way it's shaped. But he has a really nice head sculpt as well. I don't know if you can see it too well. Somewhat like a Constructicon, but still really nice. And this part kind of makes him look like he has like a little hat on, which is really cool. For his robot mode, he would get a 9 just because he can't stand well, but otherwise he's really nice. Other than Hightail, he was also painted into Movieverse Backtrack, which I've never seen in stores, but I would really like to get because it's done in a really nice blue color. This is just a really nice little mold, and if you ever saw it anywhere, I would definitely pick it. And Lugnutz himself is a really cool character, even though he doesn't do a whole. I really like this figure, and I really recommend him. So this is Cybertron-Decepticon signing out, and I'll see you guys later with another review.